Hi, my children. Today we will learn and hear a story in Genesis 3. Once upon a time, there were two people named Adam and Eve who lived in a beautiful place called the Garden of Eden. They lived in a big garden full of all kinds of trees with yummy fruit. They could eat from any tree they wanted except one. In the middle of the garden was a big tree with beautiful, shiny fruit. That tree was called the Tree of Knowledge of Good and Evil. God kindly told Adam and Eve, "You can eat from any tree in the garden, but not from this tree. If you eat from it, you will learn about good and bad, but it will make you sad." Adam and Eve promised God that they would never eat from that tree. One day, a sneaky snake came to Eve and whispered, "Did God really say you cannot eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve thought about it for a moment. She said, "No, God said we can eat from every tree except the one in the middle of the garden." The snake said in a tricky voice, "If you eat from that tree, you will be just like God, knowing good and bad." Eve looked at the tree. It had beautiful, shiny fruit. She really wanted to be smart like God. Eve said to herself, "The fruit looks so good. Maybe I can try just a little." Then Eve took a bite of the fruit. It tasted sweet and yummy. She liked it. So she took some more and gave some to Adam. Adam was surprised. He didn't know if they should eat the fruit or not. But since Eve had already eaten some, he decided to try it. He took a bite. Eve," he said, "I think we made a mistake." Just then they heard God calling, "Adam, Eve, where are you?" Adam and Eve looked at each other. They knew God had told them not to eat the fruit, but they had done it. They were scared. So Adam said, "We heard you, and we were afraid because we were not wearing clothes." Before, they had never felt ashamed or scared of anything. But now they realized that they were naked. They tried to hide, but there was nowhere to hide. Adam quickly made some clothes from fig leaves. He gave some to Eve. When God asked them why they had eaten from the tree, Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the snake. God told them that because they did not listen to him, life would be harder. Now they had to work hard for food and clothes. Adam would have to work the ground. And Eve would have to work hard while she was pregnant and while she was giving birth to their babies. But most importantly, God told them that he was still very sad that they had disobeyed him. Many years passed. Adam and Eve grew old. They had lots of children and grandchildren. But no matter how old they got, they never forgot the first time they chose to disobey God. They remembered how hard life became after that. They taught their children and grandchildren about God and how much he loved them. They taught them that even if God sometimes had to be mad at them, he always forgave them. And most importantly, he always loved them. They told them that listening to God was the best choice, but choosing to disobey God was the worst choice they had ever made. This is a story according to Genesis 2. Come on, my children, let's learn to obey, because one mistake can have fatal consequences for our lives. God bless you all.